Alrighty, everyone, welcome to today's recap. I hope you all are doing well and staying blessed. If you guys are new here, my name is Jeremiah. I'm a day trader. I trade small cap stocks, momentum, and breakouts. I stream every single day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I upload my recaps after every trading session, regardless of whether I'm red or green. I recently just transitioned from scaling up to trading in the simulator. And for those of you wondering why, is because I don't think I'm ready to scale up yet. So I think I took things a little too quickly when I started to see some progress in my one trade a day challenge, and I got a little overconfident, and that led me to start scaling up. And it's not my time yet to scale up. So with that being said, let's jump right into this recap here. This is more of a testing phase for the simulator, as I'm still kind of getting used to trading with Webull Simulator. It is different, mind you. It's not the same as trading the regular Webull. There's some nuance to it. For example, delayed sell orders. I can't cancel my orders. Sometimes these just don't get filled. If I sell at the bid, I won't get any price improvement. I will get filled at the bid for sure. There's I don't get filled like in between the spread ever. So just a few things, but this is the testing phase, so that's okay. So here's my first trade. My first two trades were really not great at all. I bought in at the top of, I know I top ticked the first two trades, so we'll see here. I jump in on the ask, first candle to make a new high on the 10-second. I bought in at 72. The high of that candle is 72. Um, and you guys will notice there's something very, very wrong with this picture right here. I'm missing the level 2. So DCT or DCX did not have level 2 on Webull for some reason. I don't know why, but they didn't. And for me to take this trade is tomfoolery. So I can't say that this was a good trade at all. But I figured recently uh, the first pullback on the 10-second has been working, and being on the front side of the move has served much better than trading the second leg up. And so I thought I would get in there and maybe see the extension higher, but clearly we did not get that. And I didn't have the level 2, so it wasn't a great trade at all. I hadn't marked out resistance. I just rushed it. That's seems to be an underlying theme in my recent trading days, that I've been a little impulsive. So let's move on to my next trade. Or actually, sorry, let's let this trade prep what happened here. So essentially, I'm immediately down. It's wow, I didn't even realize, like, wow, 70 cents currently. Um, that was a quick drop, and I didn't even I don't think I checked how big these candles were here, but clearly I got smoked on that. So $36 in the red already. A 72-cent loss. I can't see the average price. I can only see the limit price. But not a good winner. I mean, not a good loser at all. Not at all. So like I said, my next trade, funny enough, I also top ticked it. The high of this candle, 37. I actually bought it 38, so 1 cent higher than the candle ever went, according to Webull. But another loss. Now I'm 55 in the red, so down $1 a share. It gets worse, though. It gets worse. I don't want to fixate too much on this. This was somewhat of a test day. I'm just kind of taking as many trades. Still don't have any level 2, so once again, not a good trade. So not much longer, I get back in DCX. Still no level 2. I'm not sure what I'm doing or thinking, but really this is not disciplined trading. That's for sure. This is just playing around in the simulator, I guess. So small winner. See, as you guys can see right there, it took a minute to fill my order on the ask, but just a little slower. So once again, I'm jumping back in this. Got a pretty good fill there. But I have to continually sell on the bid because every time I sell on the ask, the order just doesn't get filled for some reason. And that's like the second time that's just happened where it's gone green, then back to red. But eventually this one did go back to red. But it's already shown that it will do a jackknife. So once it's done it before, it'll do it again. Okay, so I take another trade here off of VWAP. This is really mirroring my over trading with real size. And it doesn't seem to be like I'm not even looking at the level 2. I really am just kind of okay, well now I pull it up finally, but this is I mean, that's not how it's usually set up for me. But you know, but it just shows that I don't really care. Like I'm not showing a lot of effort. I'm not taking it very seriously. That's what it is, since it's not real money, which is not good. Obviously, I want to take this as serious as possible. I said today and tomorrow, I'll just be playing around in the simulator, just trying to figure it out, make sure I have everything down. I just wanted to see. Well, now I know I'll have to sell on the bid no matter what. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow if I can sell on the ask, but I don't know. So I take another trade here. A little pop there. Still no level 2, but this one's a nicer trade. See, obviously, it was sitting there for a second when it was at 70, but my order was at 67, so I don't know why it hadn't filled. And it filled me exactly at 67, interestingly, which is, I guess, is fine to be honest. I'm not complaining about that, but another nice trade. This is nice trading the leg higher. I don't know what was that, a 10-second setup right there? I took the dip right there. Anticipation for that break. Not a bad trade at all. I'm much happier with that trade than my first trades, of course, but there's no level 2, so I still can't even be that happy with it. Now this immediately rejects my entry. I top ticket, not top tick, but close. So that's kind of where I'm buying in too high, and I'm holding longer than I should be. Of course, this is a 10-second setup forming here, but you know, honestly, I think this one works. This is just, I don't know. I bought in too high. That's all. Yeah, there's the pop there. I should have waited for a 10-second pullback. But I suppose there was no way for me to know whether this was just going to keep going or what. I still haven't sold this. I knew that if I try to sell it into the pop, I would not get filled. Unless maybe I sold at the bid. That's possible. I would have got filled. Maybe I'll have to have my orders sitting out like with like a profit target or something. We'll see. Jeez Louise. Alright, this is playing out a little longer than I would have liked. So we're going to fast forward it. Starts to look bad there. I'm jumping back in. High. Very high. There's a flat top breakout there. Almost flat top. I guess not a perfect one, but somewhat of a flat top breakout. Okay, so here's another trade I took. Where's the trade? Okay, there it is. 521. I'm hopping in for first candle, make a new high. We get the break there. Not the most convincing breakout at all. I didn't feel dialed in at all on the level 2. It didn't seem like, I don't know, it just didn't feel, I felt off today. This is literally just me trading as much as I can because I'm in the simulator. All right. Anyways, it popped up there. Like I saw it to ask, and I did not get filled. Of course, it comes back up, and then I do get filled. Okay. Perfect. So I think what I'll have to do is have my sell orders out prior. Another little scalp there. Holding this one through the pullback. It's risky. $10 loss. Or 12. But just buying at the 9 EMA, just a revenge trade, honestly. Okay, so I took a trade here. I held it through this pullback right here, and then it started to pull away. Is this starting to get repetitive? So I think I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit and show you guys what happened. Long story short, I kept my order there at 90. I felt like it was holding, and we'd see some resolution in a little bit. I averaged down. I got back in. Once again, another just revenge trade, honestly. Essentially, from the point of being break even to my trades after, yeah, I just dug a hole and kept digging. Anyways, with all the test trades and everything, mostly test trades, I ended up $180 in the red. But I was just testing out the simulator, so that doesn't mean anything. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next stream or recap. Peace.